To celebrate the anniversary of our first date together, Jenny and I took a weekend trip to Seville from our home base in Madrid. And while I will touch on what we did and the things we loved about the city, what I really want to focus on in this video is how instrumental Jenny has been in changing my life since we first met. I quite literally would not be where I am today without her. But let's talk about Sevilla first. I mean, wow, what a town. I was given a lot of recommendations to go, and despite my best efforts, we ended up making it there. I say that because our original destination choice, the city of Granada, fell through basically last minute. Unsure of where to go instead, I looked back to what I had been told about Sevilla and booked the train ride there. The first word that comes to mind when I think of the city is romantic. It is the absolute perfect anniversary location. We spent our time exploring the narrow streets and marveling at the stunning sights. The city has such a rich and complex history, and this is especially reflected in its various architectural styles. It makes visiting feel like a fairy tale. Whether you're touring the stunning gardens of the Alcazar, watching sunset along the river, looking up at the tall ceilings of the Gothic cathedral, or rowing along the canal around the beautiful Plaza de España, love is always in the air. Speaking of love, you probably know Jenny by now. She made her big screen debut when Jude and I visited her in Chicago, and she's been an important part of both my life and my channel's content ever since. When I say I would not be here in Sevilla right now without her, I really mean it. Before we chose this trip, we heavily entertained a substantial cross-country move for my career. Despite being extremely supportive in these discussions, she completely stood by me when I made the decision to travel the world instead, and even opted to join in. I warned her it would not always be pretty or glamorous, and we'd be on quite a strict budget, but she was always on board as long as I was. Never in my life have I had someone support me so fully like Jenny has. Her love has instilled so much confidence in my decision making that I trust my instincts in a way I never did before. And no matter who told me this trip might be a bad idea, Jenny was always there telling me that as long as it felt right to me, I should do it. And if she wasn't there to tell me that, I would not be here in Sevilla, feeling the happiest I've ever felt in my entire life. But you want to know the best part of all of this? The best part is that even if I wasn't here in Spain celebrating our year anniversary, I would still feel fulfilled. Having someone like Jenny in your life makes everyday life fun, world trip or not. Taking this journey together has really helped me realize that, and as amazing as everyday traveling has been, there are even more incredible moments waiting at home for us as long as we're together. And we're just getting started.